Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, Eric Lauer got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Brewers took care of the Reds 3-0. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals completed a 3-game series sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 5-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Pirates The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Caleb Ferguson collected win number 3 this year as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 4-3. The Brew Crew combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-1. The Buccos got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-1. The Cubs snapped their 7-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-4. Johnny Cueto grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen as the Marlins took care of Detroit 2-0. The New York Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. Christian Walker totaled 3. Well, this is it, the final day of the season for teams to make trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap of what went down yesterday. In the National League Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-2. It was their 5th straight. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-1. The Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. The San Diego Padres set 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 9-5. Sean Manaea pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 3-1. The Blue Jays broke up their 5-game
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Brennan Davis. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Swanson up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Home team down a run. And here in extra innings. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ian Happ waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is...
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yet he dodges that fastball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire
Happy Friday, baseball.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Tyler Stevenson might be looking at his last opportunity to extend his hitting streak. He's hitting 14 in a row. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Right-hander kick steals. Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. Dickerson going back some more. It bangs off the wall.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and...
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Look.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Tyler Stevenson, his 15-game hit streak on the line. No hits from him yet, so perhaps a little added pressure. And a base hit. Solak rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate, 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Candelario fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. A run on 1 hit.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Tyler Stevenson, hitless to this point in the game, so his 16-game hit streak could be in jeopardy. Thomas makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Victor Robles.
Let's go.
Victor.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central,
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. The Reds up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. And that one ripped to left, and it's just foul. That was close. 0-1 down. And a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And fouled off. And the 0-1. And he can't come up with it. Rosario 1. In comes the winning run, and the Reds walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Guardians 3-2. Ronzi Contreras pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Buccos past the Mets 2-1. The Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-0. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-0. The Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. Gene Segura totaled 3 hits while driving in 4 as Miami got the best of the Astros 4-3. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-6. The Rockies totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. The Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 11-2. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-2. The Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-4. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Reds up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. On the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Jonathan Indy at the plate. 1 for 3. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run.
The first baseman, number 22, Spencer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. And that is that. Reds leave one. This game's all tied at 4. We're in extras here. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Rowdy Tellez. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hand.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is gone. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 17th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Now 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Spencer Steer digs in now. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
This one in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that'll do it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans are final line scores.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds, 7-4. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 9-4. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 5-4. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 10-0. Orlando